Because you ain't even got the goddamn neurons to do it. You sitting there trying to think. Most people today don't know how to think anymore. Like, and I would tell you to think about that, but I don't want to hurt your brain. I want to make you smoke tonight. Now, listen, I say first of all, when it comes to weed, I'm utilizing that as an example of something that you have to get to a point where you can control your vices. Because even the way we smoke weed ain't the way our original ancestors smoked weed. You know what I mean? It's similar to like tobacco or nicotine. Nicotine is a nootropic. But that ain't the way the Native Americans smoke it. Smoking it in a cigarette or smoking it in a blunt. It ain't nothing natural or indigenous about that. They had it in pipes. They had it to where they steamed it, then they smoked it, and they took directly into the cannabis. And then the weed y'all be smoking be getting y'all crackhead high. Y'all might as well go try some crack. Like, what kind of high you trying to get? I know personally from my family, weed trigger mental instability, schizophrenia, bipolarism. And even when my brothers start smoking weed, they start tripping. You feel me? And that's another thing that we don't talk about. And I would respect those who have cannabis shops and businesses if they talked about who it was for and who it wasn't for. Because we act like it's for everybody and it's going to do the same thing to everybody. We act like all weed is the same and it's not. Some niggas got some weed that they be smoking on the runts and they got that shit where they put in a glass pipe. Literally put it in a glass pipe like the crackheads do. I used to sell a lot of weed back in the day, but the weed I sold ain't got shit on the weed that y'all be smoking. Listen, if I started a weed company, it'd be all Reggie weed. It'd be that hard to get Reggie weed. That shit that barely gets you high. You know what I'm saying? That weed, that early 2000s weed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I'll give you that Reggie weed. You be gonna get some of that Keys weed, man. It's straight Reggie, though. Because that's what I first grew up on, some of that Reggie. That was just enough. But this shit y'all got right now, y'all smoking on that Jordan, man. This stuff is high as hell. This gets you Space Jam high. Y'all don't need to be that high. Like, is y'all trying to experience what it's like to be on crack? I think that's what most people want to do. They trying to figure out what is it like to be on crack without trying to crack. You don't need to get that high. I don't know what kind of stresses you got going on, but this shit ain't worth it. If y'all ever see me sell some weed, it's straight Reggie. I just want to let you know that because I'm trying to decrease your high. Straight Reggie. Like, you barely go get high. It's going to last for like 30 minutes and then 19 minutes and it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Straight Reggie weed. But I'm just saying, man, it's a serious topic. And it's serious when it comes to our vices. I'm planning on pushing deep wellness, renaissance for the culture. You feel me? Like, I want to see us get to a point where, like, we obsessing over how we can optimize our brain. I hate the fact that, like, when we talk about nootropics and adaptogens, most people don't even know what that is. But they can tell you what weed is and terpenes and all of that other extra shit, but can't tell you the things that stimulate your thinking and stimulate your brain. Can't tell you what magnesium it does to the body. You understand me? Can't tell you what thiamine does to the body or B12. Or don't know what NAD is. Don't know what exomes are. But we know everything about weed. You talking about stress? Like, if you increase your bodily functions, you understand me, and you focus on your actual brain health, you can decrease stress. Sometimes anxiety is not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't always need to suppress these things. We need to figure out what's going on with us to where we don't have the capacity to deal with things. You feel me? Like, these should be natural things that roll off the tongue that we can understand. Never heard of the glymphatic system in your life. In your life. Never heard of the glymphatic system. The black community lexicon is so low. And we trying to figure out how we can go get somebody to stop oppressing us. Man, why would they stop? Niggas is oppressing and suppressing themselves. What I'm going to stop oppressing you for? I can only sell you shit that's low because you don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, like, again, when we talk about these things, we talk about lion's mane, we talk about Eastern medicines and things of that nature. Like my brother said, ashwagandha and all of that. Like, man, we oppressing each other. Look at what we sell to each other. You telling me that ain't oppression? You telling me that we got a common enemy and we dealing with devils. And at this time, you telling me you don't want to train your mind and your body so that you can be prepared. You telling me that you don't want to stop consuming what they selling so you can be ready. You telling me you don't want to have clarity at a time, right, where they're literally building machines every single day to manipulate and control your mind, and you don't want to increase your ability to think. Juice, you 100% right, and I'm about to push it on us heavy. I'm going on a journey of like getting to my 100% self. So I'm going to be trying out all these things, and I'm going to be showing y'all and teaching y'all what they are as I go along. You understand me? Because there's so many things that you're using weed and liquor and all these other things for, but you can actually like heal yourself 100%. And the problem is like wellness is so beautiful because you don't even know what it's like to feel your best. You just at a baseline. You think this your best. You get used to this, not knowing you got hella room for improvement. And what does that do? Next thing you know, you start making more money. Your relationship improves because your mood improves. You're able to make more money because you can think clearly now, right? You have a thought. You don't get anxiety. You execute. You can think through strategically. Sometimes it ain't about reading a book or something. It's about like changing your rituals and your habits. I've been waking up every single day and I've been meditating. I've been loving it, getting the sun, getting me some meditation. You know what I mean? Controlling myself. Because this is a dangerous time to be out here out of control. So yeah, man, if you go smoke, that's on you. I don't control no grown man or woman. But I will warn you, this is not the time to be high out your mind. It's not the time to try to escape reality. This is the time to master it. I'm going to tell y'all, and I ain't putting no guarantees on this, but a sleeper that y'all not trying is gold water. Why? Because when we first started in the first years of gold water, that was one of the number one testimonials we got is that people was trying to gold water and they started quit smoking. That was one of the number one. For those who don't know, colloidal gold was used in the early, I think it's 18 and 1900s in the UK to curb addiction. So I would try it if y'all was y'all. But then the whole thing is when you replace one thing, you have to replace it with something else.